What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I will be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Amalgamous Prime, which is the 5th Prime in my collection, which is ever growing. And, so far, he is probably one of my favorites. He is very nice. I mean, he is a bit finicky, but that's kind of the nature of the figure. But, I really like this guy. He's super neat. He's very, posable and stuff, and you can do a lot of stuff with him, and I quite like that. And you might have noticed, he's in robot mode, which is different from what I normally do, which is where I start in vehicle mode, but that's because his vehicle mode is a bit more interesting, and I'll get into that in a second. But first, his articulation. His head is on a 5mm peg. He can look a little bit side to side. He can come off. He can look a little bit up. He can look hella down. He can look inside of his pelvis if he needs to. And, yeah, that's for the head. His arms can go all the way around with this piece if you choose to have it on gets in the way, so his arms can go, I'm going to take these off to show it better. His arms can go this high. They have bicep rotation right there, and you can move them individually, which is really nice. Each arm has an elbow, and the plain ones have a bit of a small ratchet, if you can hear it. But yeah, it's neat. And he has waist rotation, full 360. His legs can go up that high. They can go, let me take the thing with him. They can go back that far, not far at all. They can go out that much. Okay, god dang! Like I said, he comes apart pretty easily. He has a bit of rotation there. He can move his legs, move them back. He's got some really nice articulation, and I quite dig it. Like, he has ankle pivot as well, so that's really nice. Again, this guy is super fun. You should definitely consider checking him out. You can just put all this back on. There you go. And he also has some hand movement there, and wrist rotation. And he comes with some accessories, starting off with these two little bulb pieces that come off, but I choose to have them on. I can't remember if they go here or here. I just put them here for the sake of it. Put those back on. And he also comes with his scythe here, which is comprised of a few pieces. Like, it all comes apart. Like, this piece comes off to become a gun, if you need that. This piece comes off just because, I suppose. But if you look at it, it looks a lot like the T-Cog from Transformers Prime, which is very nice, and I quite like that. But, let's just look at the blade here, and, that's a really nice looking scythe, if you ask me. I quite like scythes as weapons in media. Like, a good example is, Akos from Xenoblade. He uses a scythe, and I think that's pretty cool. I mean, he mostly uses as a bow, not really a scythe. But, it's still really nice. I quite like it. Very nice. Got some painted silver here, and a 5mm peg on top, or whatever, 5mm port, I mean. 2 5mm pegs right here, just for storage and vehicle mode. And he also comes with a really cool accessory, which is inside of his head. So if you pop his head off, open it up, pop his eye out. Let me just get it out real quick. Oh, dropped it. There we go, here it is. You have the Transformation Cog, which is the organ in Transformers that allows him to transform. And sadly, on my, hang on, where is it? you can see the symbol, but because it's all painted, it is scraped off pretty good chunk of the symbol, so that's kind of upsetting, but what are you gonna do, I guess? Put his head back together, put it back on. And I'm gonna get into the reason why I started in robot mode instead of vehicle mode, which is what I normally do. Because in lore, Amalgamous Prime being the first transformer, or like the first transformer that can transform, he could transform into anything. And I think they did a pretty good job of representing that with his vehicle modes, because he is extremely modular. So just take off his arms here, take off his legs, even take off his head, which I just showed you. And I'm going to take these arms right here, flip out these wings, fold the wrists, take the other arm, do the same thing. Then you take them, tab them together, and now you have a little drone plane thing, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And if you take these arms, then you bring this up, rotate the wrist, bring this up, rotate the wrist, put them together like so. Then you have a little car, which is super nice. Does it roll? I mean, kind of. But, it's neat either way. And if you take the legs, fold them down. This one I'm kind of just hodgepodging because it doesn't really have anything. Then you get a nice pair of treads. And if you take a scythe, and you, hang on, and just tab it in. Peg it in, I mean. Peg it in. Yeah, that's how you do it, I think. Right? Or am I wrong? I don't know. Whatever. You could make a tank with it. I don't know. But, I'm gonna go over what I normally have him transform into, because I think it just looks the best. So, I take his core robot mode here, his torso. I bring this down. I open this up, fold this, oh my god. Fold this in, bring out this port, close this back up, if I can. There, now stay. Close that as much as I can. Take these, actually, hang on. Fold these, they're super tight. I don't know why. Fold these like so. And just tab them together. Bada bing, bada boom, it's one side. Get the other side. Like this, fold it down. And rotate the waist, fold it up. Tab the thighs into these ports there, or whatever you call them. And then you have this almost done. Then I take the legs here, fold them up ever so normally, I guess, whatever you want to call them, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Take them like that, and then I orientate it downwards. Yep, like this. Do the same thing for the other side. Yep. Then I take the car arms, put them on like so. rotate the wrists, angle them a little bit. Hang on, just gotta do it properly. There we go. Same thing for the other side here. Put it in like so, and we're almost done. Take the wings, and then I make like little, hang on, rotate the wrists, tab them in, peg them in, that came off. Do the same thing for the other side. Put this leg back on. Then I take these little bulb pieces, stick them on the sides here. Take his scythe, and I take this port right here, and without the gun, no gun right there, I peg it in right there. Then I take his gun, put it on top. Then I take his head, plug it in right here, and there you have this little tank configuration that I like to put him in. Kind of resembles the Dark of the Moon Shockwave, which is pretty neat. And also his head just is Shockwave, so that's neat. But I've mostly just been having him in this configuration because it doesn't leave anything out. Everything's there, and it's pretty simple to do. But it doesn't roll. He has no wheels. But yeah, it's pretty neat mold. Really like this guy. And he is just one more on the big list of primes I'm trying to get. And the other day, I also got Quintus. So I'm halfway done. And I just need Liege Maximo, Nexus Prime, Alpha Trion, Megatronus, Vector Prime, and Onyx. Did I say Onyx? Can't remember if I did. Yeah, whatever. I know who all I'm missing. So halfway done with the list of primes. So make sure you stay tuned for all those reviews. And, yeah. Let me just get this guy back in a robot mode. And, yeah, that's pretty much been it for my Transformers Age of the Primes Amalgamous Prime review. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you around. Goodbye.